Hi, I'm Lillian.
And I'm Jess.
And together we're less. Right, so for today's video, we are here at Whole Foods talking about slang.
Drinking Holy Grail water, which is better than any other.
And eating popcorn Let's get started. Okay, so our first word that we're going to talk about is
word,
which admittedly I use a lot.
Use an example by Lillian.
Okay, say something relatable. Go.
This popcorn is great.
Word.
This word is ridiculous. It's literally just, imagine saying, no, it's horrible. Imagine just saying letter after something relatable. It just doesn't make sense at all. Oh, this popcorn is great. Letter, girl.
No, it works because it's one syllable.
No, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't make sense.
No,
Why
but
would you ever
letter
use
is
that
two
word?
syllables and word is one, so
Okay,
like
you can't use word to talk about words.
Okay, I can do whatever I want. Don't tell me how to live my life.
Word. Instead of using the word word, you can use these handy alternatives.
Waka flocka.
Bird.
Turd.
I'll cheers to that.
So our next word that we're going to talk about is
Sus.
which I don't use ever. Ever.
Use an example by
Alright,
Lillian.
say something sus.
This popcorn tastes like burgers. This popcorn tastes like burgers. This popcorn tastes like burgers. This popcorn tastes like burgers.
Word. Mad sus, bro.
No.
Why do you even use that word? It sounds dumb.
It sounds sus.
Sus. Suspicious.
That's what it means.
Usually having to do with drugs.
So, why would you ever shorten the word suspicious? It just makes you sound not smart. It makes you sound like you're the one doing the suspicious thing.
Yeah, if you're gonna say sus, then you're probably sus.
Instead of the word sus, you could use these handy alternatives.
Sus.
John Philip Sussa.
5 seconds of sus.
Dr. Sus. Cheers it out.
The next word that we're gonna talk about is
Lit. An example of this word in action is
okay. We're at a party and it is
lit.
There's the whole example. That was really good, actually.
This word doesn't make sense because being a science student, I use the word lit for literature. So if you're saying this party is so literature, I mean, I'd be excited, but I don't think anybody else would be. Some alternatives. If you don't want to use the word lit, some handy alternatives are
Jess!
literature.
Jess!
What?
Can you imagine someone going, this party is
Can you imagine someone going, this party is literature? This party is mad literature, dude. Word 2.
Speaking of, our next word that we're going to talk about is
Word 2.
which is basically word,
But 2 times worse. A handy alternative for the word 2 is
two,
or bird 2.
or
Just never do anything Lillian says.
I'm sorry, I'll cheers to that. Our next and final word that we're going to talk about is
Bay.
which I use a lot because I'm lame.
An example of this word is
Okay, name a hot guy.
Adam Levine.
Bae. That's it, that's the whole thing. I mean, technically, bae is supposed to stand for before anyone else.
But everybody just says it to mean babe, so it just doesn't make any sense because it has double meaning.
But the thing about it is it can either be used to describe an actual significant other. So if you have a bae, then it's your actual boyfriend, girlfriend,
But then
whatever.
we just use it to describe anybody else that we like.
And like I see someone who I enjoy and I'm like, oh word, they're the bae.
Also, you could talk about food, as in popcorn is bae.
Popcorn is bae, unless it tastes like burgers.
Unless it tastes
Not
like
so bae.
Some handy alternatives for the word bae are
Yay!
hey!
Lay!
I'll cheers to that.
Alright, so today
So, that's how I truly feel about the way people talk nowadays.
except the problem is I use about 90% of those words.
I use none of them.
That's not true.
Word.
So, if you like this video, click the like button, comment below, click subscribe, have a party.
That would be absolutely awesome.
And if you have any other slang words that we didn't talk about, which there are a lot of, please comment them below. Tell us all about your
And
experiences.
tell us alternatives, because those are the most fun part.
Because let's be real, who really wants to say bae when you can just go, nay?
Yeah, you could neigh like a horse.
I mean, come on. Logic.
Yeah, what better way to neigh like a horse?
Alright, stay classy, YouTube.
Thank you, and good night. Instead of the word sus, you could use these handy alternatives.
Su sa sa su 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 sa 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 sus.
John Philip Sus.
5 seconds of sus.
Okay, hold on. How am I gonna do this?